Today we're breaking down one of the simplest money frameworks for beginners. It's called the 50-30-20 budget rule. Millions of Americans use it to manage their personal finances without spreadsheets or complicated formulas. Let's unpack how it works and why it matters. The 50-30-20 rule helps you divide your monthly income into three categories: needs, wants, and savings. That's it. It's simple on purpose. You don't need a finance degree to follow it, and you don't need to track every single dollar. First, let's talk about needs. These are the expenses you must pay to live and work. Think rent, utilities, groceries, insurance, transportation, and minimum loan payments. According to the rule, needs should take up to 50% of your take-home income. If you make $3,000 a month after taxes, that means about $1,500 should go toward needs. If your needs take more than 50%, don't panic. We'll talk about adjustments later in the video. The second category is wants. Wants include dining out, vacations, entertainment, shopping, and other lifestyle upgrades. These are not essential to survival, but they make life enjoyable. The rule suggests about 30% for wants. Using the same $3,000 example, that means $900 can be allocated to wants. Again, this is flexible. Some months you may spend less, other months more. The goal is to create awareness, not guilt. The final category is savings and debt payoff. This includes emergency funds, investments, retirement accounts, and extra payments toward debt. According to the rule, 20% of your income should go here. For our example, that means $600. This is the category that builds long-term wealth. It also protects you from financial emergencies, unexpected job loss, or surprise medical bills. But here's the real question. Why does the 50-30-20 rule work so well? Because it creates balance. Too many people focus only on bills and debt and ignore enjoyment or investing. Others do the opposite and overspend on lifestyle before saving a dollar. This rule makes room for both. It helps you pay for today without sacrificing tomorrow. And it encourages discipline without being restrictive. You're not cutting everything. You're simply assigning purpose to your money. Now, let's talk about when the rule doesn't fit perfectly. In expensive cities like New York, San Francisco, or Los Angeles, rent alone can consume 50% of someone's income. In that case, you may adjust the rule to 60-20-20 or 70-20-10. The point isn't to match the numbers exactly, the point is control. As long as you're tracking your needs, enjoying your wants, and investing in your future, the framework is doing its job. You might ask, what should I prioritize in the savings category? First, build an emergency fund with at least 3 months of essential expenses. After that, focus on high-interest debt, like credit cards. Then move toward retirement and investments. Investing can feel intimidating, but you don't need to be a stock expert. Many Americans start with workplace retirement plans like a 401k or individual retirement accounts. Even modest contributions compound over time. Let's run a quick scenario. If you invest $600 a month for 20 years with a 7% average return, you'd have over $300,000. That's the power of compounding interest and consistent savings. You may be wondering how to calculate your take-home income. Don't use your salary before taxes. Use the amount that actually lands in your bank account each month after taxes and deductions. That gives you a clearer picture. Another benefit of the 50-30-20 rule is accountability. When you know where your money is going, overspending becomes obvious. Maybe you dine out too often or upgrade phones every year. Small decisions add up fast. Budgeting doesn't mean depriving yourself. It means spending intentionally. You can still enjoy coffee runs, vacations, and new clothes. You just balance them with saving and investing. That's where financial stability begins. If you want to start using the rule today, track your spending for 30 days. Separate expenses into needs, wants, and savings. You'll immediately see patterns. Then adjust your next month based on what you learn. Finally, remember that the best budget is the one you stick to. The 50-30-20 rule isn't perfect for everyone, but it's a powerful starting point for people who feel overwhelmed by money. Simplicity is the secret. So to recap, 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt payoff. Use it consistently and watch how your financial confidence grows month after month. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more personal finance content. The goal is not just to make money, but to manage money wisely. See you in the next video.